What's going on, guys? Football Galaxy here, and welcome back to the Football Galaxy Show. This is the show, once again, guys, where we just sit back and relax and reflect on all the action that occurred in the wonderful world of football over the last few days. For today, guys, we have a busy show for you in this midweek action. Good evening, good afternoon, and good night, if you will, because I know in Europe it is in the evening. For us here in the United States, it's afternoon, 12:39 p.m. Pacific time. And the East Coast is 3 p.m., so afternoonish over there. So yeah, good afternoon, guys. It is a pleasure to be here with you all tonight. Well, I mean, not tonight, today. You guys probably wondering what's with the new all of a sudden new time change to the show, because usually it is on Sundays at nights at around 8 p.m. Pacific time, 11 p.m. Eastern. Well, honestly, guys, and also for those who are wondering what happened to what's all right. Yeah, we're good. Bad habit of unplugging my microphone at a terrible, like the slightest change, the slightest movement to my cable disconnects the freaking thing. I don't know why, but it is annoying. Daria, how you doing? Welcome to the live chat to today's show. Hope you're still here. I know it took a while for me to start, but we're good and we're here. We're good to go, guys. And yeah, again, for those who are wondering what's with the all of a sudden new time change to the show, because usually, as I previously said, mentioned in previous episodes, the Football Galaxy show is usually on Sundays at around 8 p.m. Pacific time. But honestly, guys, I have been thinking about it. I am planning to do some changes to the show, mainly, with the schedule. And because honestly, guys, I want the show to really attract the audience from Europe. That's my main goal. I want the show's demographic to be focused on European audiences because, let's be honest here, there's more football fans in Europe than it is in America. It's the absolute truth, and there's no denying it, no doubt about it. So, with that being said, me making the show late at night here in America time in the Pacific Coast, everyone in Europe is asleep basically, or they're barely waking up. So I know for a fact not many are going to be watching the show live at night here when they're still sleeping. Like either they're still sleeping or it's like either 4 or 5 a.m. in Europe. So I was thinking of changing the schedule of the show to an hour, or obviously earlier in the day here, specifically in the U.S. I know 12 p.m. here in the U.S. and Pacific Coast is going to be, around. It's going to be in the evening. I know that. I know 12 p.m. here in the Pacific Coast is 4 p.m. in the UK. So yeah, I am planning to move the show this time to around the 12 p.m. time slot, if you will. As for the specific day, though, yeah, I think it won't. I think it will no longer be on Sundays. I am planning to make it on Mondays because the main goal of the show is to share our reactions right after the weekend, after the game day is over. Because our reaction will be fresh by that time, and we can reflect on the weekend. So yeah, that's my main. That's my main goal. My main idea for the show. What I'm planning of it so far is to change the schedule to Mondays at around 12 p.m. Especially now that I have time because I'm off school now. But I will give you guys a little bit of a hint. I'm also thinking of possibly changing the brand, but I will not share any more details about that because it's still in the process. I'm still thinking about it, whether to do that or not. So I will not give any further details about that. But just keep that in mind, guys. If I just in case if it turns out that I do end up changing more than a few things besides the timing and the schedule of the show from here on out. So yes, sir, Europe, yes, sir. That's the main goal from now on. That's concerning the demographic and all. So yeah, yes, sir, Dario. Let me just change the brand here of the banner. Kind of don't like the look here. Classic, yeah, that's good, or maybe minimal. Yeah, that's better. All right, make it a little bit more classy, professional looking. Merrick, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to today's show and to the live chat. It is awesome to see you here as usual, bro. Welcome, bro, to today's show. It is awesome once again to see you here. I hope you're doing well. How you doing, buddy? Guybro Games is also in the stage in the live chat in the building. Yo, bro, watching this on my break from work right now. Awesome, bro. Thank you. Really appreciate that, Guybro Games. And yes, guys, we'll just kick it off now from enough said, enough talk, enough introduction talk. Let's just get into the show, shall we? So starting off with the first topic for today, guys. The main topic, of course, as you guys probably seen in the thumbnail, Marcus Rashford wants to leave Man United. It comes to a surprise, but then again, maybe was it even a surprise? That's the question, because of course, as you all know, Ruben Amorim not even benched out. He is completely left out Garnacho and Marcus Rashford from the lineup, from the team on, I think it was on Sunday, last Sunday in the Manchester Derby versus Man City. And to which Marcus Rashford has submitted his reply, if you will. I'm trying to bring up the post here from Fabrizio Romano because he's the one who pointed it out. So here it is. So Marcus Rashford said, "For me personally, I think I'm ready for a new challenge and the next steps." As Fabrizio Romano reported yesterday, it says here, so he was telling Henry Winter, from what I heard, there was an interview between this British reporter and Marcus Rashford. "When I leave, it's going to be no hard feelings. You're not going to have any negative comments from me on Manchester United. That's me as a person. When I leave, I'll make a statement, and it will be from me. From the heart, I'll always be a Red, 100% sure. It's disheartening to be left out of the derby, but it's happened. We won the game, so let's move on. It's disappointing, but I'm also someone as I've got older, I can deal with setbacks. What am I going to do? Sit there and cry about it, or do my best the next time I'm available?" So there you have it, guys. The words from Marcus Rashford to Henry Winter. That is his last name, right? Yeah, Henry Winter. W last name, by the way. So yeah, I am curious to hear your guys' reactions, your thoughts on that, on Marcus Rashford leaving, wanting to leave now. Manchester United. It came out of the blue, if you will. And I'm not talking about the win against Man City. But yeah, pretty surprising announcement. I don't think maybe some of us probably expected it, maybe some Man United fans out there, but it does come to me surprised if you ask me. I think it was surprising. I wasn't expecting such an announcement, but you know what? Maybe it's for the best. Maybe it's about time for him to basically go on a new chapter, because let's be real, the man has not been, world class, if you will, lately over the last few years. So yeah, maybe it's now time. It's been time. It's been, a due, if you will. What's the word? It's due late, if you will. I think I'm trying to think of a specific word to describe this, but maybe this transfer has been due. But I'm curious to hear you guys' reactions on this. Pokemaster, how you doing? Welcome to the live show and to the chat. Good to see you here. How you doing? Rashford to Saudi. Here we go. Honestly, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I think it is very, very much possible, very much likely. I mean, yeah, I could totally see it happen. I think I will genuinely be surprised if Rashford goes to another club in Europe first or over a club in Saudi Arabia. That's what I'm saying. Gabriel Game says, "Nah." They told him he either gonna sell him, and he said, "All right," and made it as if he willingly wanted to leave. Look, Gabriel Games is the Man United fan here in this live chat, so I don't know what to say about that. I guess take that as you will. I don't know. Merrick says, "I'm doing good. I'm watching the Newcastle United versus Brentford match. How are you today?" Awesome, bro. I'm doing good. Pretty good. Relaxing day so far. I'm looking forward to this new schedule change, making these live shows more early in the day for me instead of late at night. Gabriel Games says, "Fake fans watching him to leave, but Rashford gonna succeed in Milan." Oh, that's funny. I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, if you're a true Man United fan, would you really be too disappointed seeing Rashford leave? I know Luke, who's a big time, shout out to Luke, who's from the Football Galaxy Discord. I know he's a big time Man United fan. He's been a United fan for his whole life, from what he told me. He said that this is sad to see, and I totally comprehend him. Rashford he's basically a veteran of the game, not just a veteran of the game, but a veteran of the team, really. It's unfortunate he never reached the level of club legend, but he has been a veteran of the team, been there, in the club for many years of his career and of his life. So of course it is disappointing seeing a departure after so long. It's like from Toy Story 3, like literally the ending of Toy Story 3 when Woody says goodbye to Andy. So this is basically it. Someone should do a meme about that, by the way. So there you go. If for those in the live chat who like doing memes on the internet, then I just gave you an idea for this Man United and Rashford situation. Today's show is totally not sponsored by Kirkland Signature alkaline water. They really, bro, someone should really sponsor me with these water bottles and brands, because I just keep drinking water throughout the whole show. It's because I don't want to, leave my throat dry for talking consistently for a whole hour long. But yeah, guys, that's basically my reactions really in this Marcus Rashford situation. Kind of surprising news. Was it expected? Maybe, I guess. Is it disappointing? No doubt for Man United fans out there. But honestly, if you ask me, I think this was just something that was probably coming. This was inevitable. I know there's a term for this. Someone please tell me in the live chat. It's like, when something was supposed to happen, but it happened in late. There's a word for it. It was in due time. It has something to do with the word due. Please, someone in the live chat tell me what it is, because it's escaping my mind. But let me read this comment from Merrick. I think Rashford wanting to have Manchester United is pretty much, or wanting to leave, sorry, Manchester United is pretty much the right move for him. I don't know what happened to him. He used to be a good player for Man United the last few years. Bro, you know what's funny, right? Bro, year after year, Man United ends up proving my point every single time. And I've said this a billion times already. Like, I've lost count how many times I've said this, but you know what? I said it before so many times, and I'll say it again for today in this very moment. Man United is a career killing club. We've seen it happen with so many players over the last decade, guys. And I know for a fact you guys will agree with me on this. You guys have seen this. I'm talking about Edison Cavani, freaking Ronaldo to an extent. He may be a weird exception. Let's see who else. Oh, come on. Anthony, really? We could say Anthony. Casemiro is probably the biggest example that comes to my mind. I mean, we have just seen so many players that Man United have signed, world-class players and managers. Let me also point out, and managers who have come to this club and they don't even spend but guys, they literally do not spend 5 years in the club. Well, specifically managers of the players. The players are pretty much stuck here unless you're Ronaldo and, you know, you manage to cancel your freaking contract before 5 years. But yeah, we've seen these players coming in, world-class players that just go downhill the moment they sign the contract with Man United. And it's sad to see, and it sucks seeing these players just go bad in their careers with this club. And it looks like it has turned out to be Marcus Rashford in this case. He is the new victim of this club career-killing process. Excuse me. At Man United. So, yeah. Was this this transfer? I think I think it is about time that Rashford takes a new step. If you ask me, I still think how old is Rashford anyway? Let me check that out. I'm willing to bet he's less than 30 years old, but let me check that. Watch me be wrong anyway. Let's see here. Rashford, how old is he? He is currently 27 years old. There you go. I called it. 27 years old. If you ask me, Marcus Rashford still has potential in him still. So for me, I feel like a move out of Man United is probably desperate at this point, especially if you're not getting game time, which of course he's not. So yeah, the best thing he can do right now is to just leave this club. If I'm Marcus Rashford and I want to play some game time, I want to contribute to the club. I want to play out there. But if I'm seeing that my club is not appreciating me, my value, then no offense, but screw you lot. I'm out of here. So yeah, I feel like this is a good move for Marcus Rashford. I would agree with Merrick in the live chat on that previous comment. And yeah, finishing up the thoughts on this segment, on this topic. Let's catch up in the live chat. It's because all these coaching changes and then these fans that be criticizing one performance, then supporting him, and the next is what you call fake support. So Rashford living sad, but no, that is you know what, I agree with that. That is a very good point, and that's one of the most unfortunate things when it comes to the Premier League is the fan bases. Not to offend any fans, any Man United fans, Premier League fans, not to offend you guys, but as far as the British fans are concerned, the expectations they put to the club, to the players, are so high that if the players or the club itself in general does not perform up to those expectations, it's just criticism galore. They just don't have patience with these players. You know what? I won't criticize this too much because I'll admit I am also a victim, not a victim, but I play a part of this as well. Sometimes I do get a bit too impatient, but I'm not to the point where I support a player in one game, and if he does bad in the next one, I'm criticizing him. No, I'm not that type of person. But I know a big chunk of British fans, and I have to admit, even Arsenal fans, AFTV in particular, I know for a fact that those fans just barely have enough patience, and they criticize left and right their players whenever, like the second they perform bad. It doesn't matter how much of a good form they've been doing. The second they perform bad, it's, Arteta out, Havertz out, get this player off my club, blah, 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 whatever. And yeah, it's sad to see. I totally agree with Gabriel Games. It is unfortunate to see. It's peer pressure from the fans. That is exactly what it is, guys. It's peer pressure from the fans. I agree. The more funny thing is they paid a lot of money for the players they got, and most of them are not performing. Exactly, dude. That is the freaked up. Oh my gosh, bro. I swear. If Man United was a company, it's like you would look at them and you would wonder, how in the world have they not gone bankrupt, But yeah, Man United, just as an organization, it's just a freaking dumpster fire. It has been, and it looks like it will continue to be. It's unfortunate to see, but the only way this club will probably see glory again after a long time of hiatus and stuff, it will basically be when the Glazers sell the club. Which who knows if they will in the future? I think they will. I honestly do believe they will, but honestly, who knows? But that's probably the only way because it doesn't matter what manager you bring in. If it's say Pep Guardiola, which will never happen, or say Luis Enrique, or even Carlo Ancelotti, if you bring in a world-class manager to this club, you might see some results, but the dumpster fire will still remain there. So it's yeah. Let's see what happens with Man United with Sir Jim Clit. What's his last name, guys? I forgot. Someone told me in the live chat. With the new guy, Ineos, and with Ruben Amorim, we'll see what happens. But yeah, let's see here. Looks like Gabriel Games is disagreeing with me on this point. It's not a career-killing club. It's the coaches that waste money on useless players, like buying offense instead of a goalkeeper in defensive. Bro, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what player. It literally does not matter what player the coach brings in. Let's just say, right? Look, I'm going to say this may be a bold prediction here. If Ruben Amorim brings in Victor Gyökeres from Sporting in the next summer transfer window, I can guarantee you he will not be the scoring machine that he is right now with Sporting. Well, technically right now because Sporting have not been doing good ever since Amorim left. But when Amorim was there, Victor Gyökeres was probably the best striker in the world currently at the time in all of Europe, even passing Erling Haaland. But I can almost guarantee you that if he comes to Man United next summer, he will not be the same goal-scoring machine like he was with Sporting. I can almost guarantee it, bro. I'm sorry, but it doesn't even matter if freaking United get Mbappe, for example, or Vinicius Jr. If Man United gets Vinicius Jr., no. He is not going to be the same goal-scoring winger that he was with Real Madrid if he ends up going to Man United. It happens every single time. Even with Ronaldo, for crying out loud. You guys brought in Ronaldo in, and you still ended up screwing it up with him to the point where you guys had to break contract and, ending it up in a bad way, on a bad note. So it doesn't matter who Man United brings. Something ends up happening all the time that either affects the player's career or ruins it. Something bad happens. It almost happens all the time. So it doesn't matter who you guys sign, bro. It really does not matter. It happens almost all the time, year after year, season after season. So buying more players for one spot would get you benched. Okay, that's a good point, though. That is a good point. Who would join Man United right now, to be honest? Bro, I keep asking myself the same question every single time the Man United signs a player. I don't know how they manage to sign a player. Even unless a player is blind by the check or the contract offer that they get, who the heck wants to join this club? I'm sorry, no offense to Gabriel Gibson live chat, but still, who the heck wants to join Man United at this point? Even with Amorim at the wheel, who wants to join? Yeah. Mason Mount is another example as well. He used to be a good player at Chelsea. Since he left, he went downhill. Exactly, Merrick. Exactly. 90% of English fans do that, criticize one game, support them the next. Exactly, dude. Exactly. You're not wrong there. Completely agree. Excuse me. Chelsea itself went downhill ever since they lost the best Pulisic. It's ironic you say that since Chelsea are quite literally in third place. Aren't they in second though? Let me check. They are currently in the Premier League in second place. Yeah, there you go. Second place. Oh my gosh, they're only 2 points behind Liverpool. Wow. Okay, I honestly did not notice. I did not notice that until now. But yeah, you really cannot say this comment, Gabriel Games, when Chelsea are quite literally in second place right now in the Premier League, only 2 points away from first place. What position does he play in Sporting? Victor Gyökeres? He's a starting striker, bro. He's a striking position. Vinny on left, yeah, he will because we don't have a left wing if Rashford is leaving. Okay. Me, I'll join $5 a day. I believe you, bro. Hey, as long as you don't get a season-ending injury in training, bro, okay? Don't do what you pulled with the Las Vegas Scorpions, okay? That was criminal. So as long as you don't pull that, we're all good to go. Oh, man. Chelsea are looking good. Yes, they are. Exactly. We don't need a striker. Okay, sure. If you say so, bro. All right, then, guys. Let's move on to the next topic, shall we? Vinicius Jr. just won recently. I think it was yesterday, right? The FIFA Men's Best Player Award for 2024. I guess for all those Real Madrid fans, specifically Gabriel Games, for all you lot who love Real Madrid and who love Vinicius Jr., I guess you could say this is redemption because, after that quote unquote robbery from the Ballon d'Or for Rodri, now FIFA has recognized him as the best player of the year. So again, I guess, if you're a fan of Vinicius Jr. or just a fan of Real Madrid and you criticize the Ballon d'Or for robbing Real Madrid of this and that, then you could probably say this is redemption. But I just wanted to bring this up, and I'm very much glad that my boy Gabriel Games is in the live chat right now, because he is just a particular fan that always criticizes FIFA for everything, for robbing the Ballon d'Or, for giving it to Messi, for giving it to Rodri this year. FIFA's corrupted. They gave the World Cup to Messi, and they never recognized Ronaldo, and FIFA's glazing on Messi. They love Messi. FIFA's the father of Messi, the godly father of Messi, and FIFA and Messi are basically one. So all that criticism just to later say, "Oh no, guys! Oh no, FIFA got it right this time. They did justice. FIFA's a good organization because they gave the award to Vinicius Jr. and I just love Vinicius Jr." So I just wanted to bring that up because I find it absolutely hysterical, hilarious, and pathetic. Not to be mean, but for me, it just sounds pathetic because look, you guys were criticizing FIFA throughout the whole year. No, throughout the entire ever since Messi won the World Cup 2 years ago, you lot have been criticizing FIFA over and over and over again about these awards, about the trophy. Whenever someone brings up about how Ronaldo has not won the World Cup, what's the biggest argument? It's because FIFA's corrupted. It's because the World Cup was corrupted. It's because they wanted to give it to Messi. Blah 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 blah. FIFA or the Ballon d'Or, whatever. But now that FIFA awarded Vinicius Jr., all is forgiven? What's going on here? So I am curious to hear Gabriel Games' reactions on this. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the FIFA president face when he did I see the FIFA president face when he announced Vinicius Jr.? No, I did not. I did not see the face of the FIFA president. He was pissed. It was so funny. Was he? Yeah, no. Was he actually pissed? Yeah, because the journalists didn't only vote. It was also the players. Oh, you mean for Vinicius Jr.? But okay, sure. No, I did not see. I did not see the FIFA president. His reaction to that. So let me see if I can bring it up here. I don't even know if FIFA has a clip of it. That's the one thing I don't like about Instagram is that you can barely find a specific clip that you want. Unlike in Twitter. In Twitter, you can find it more easily, but if it's here on Instagram, it's kind of hard. Is it this one? No, that's not it. Is it this? No, that's just the introduction. Well, Gyro Games, if you find the clip, if you could please send it to me through Instagram DMs, I'll appreciate it because, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that clip is. I haven't seen it yet. So yeah, let's see here. You should do your research on that. Look up the journalists and who they voted for. But wait, are you talking about for the Ballon d'Or or for the FIFA Men's Player Award? But anyway, while we're waiting for your response, I'm curious to hear your reactions of everyone else. If Dario or Merrick is still in the live chat, let me know your reactions. What do you think about Vinicius Jr. winning the 2024 FIFA Men's Best Player Award? Was it justified? Do you think he deserves it? Or do you think someone else deserved it? Let me know your reactions in the live chat if you will. As for me, my reactions are pretty simple. It's meh. Cool. Good for him. Now let's move on. That's basically my reaction. Nothing unexpected. My reaction was really more of a funny reaction because oh, okay, well, since Rodri won the Ballon d'Or, I guess Real Madrid fans can no longer cry about it because Vinicius Jr., their star boy, won the FIFA Men's Best Player Award. So all is good, right? So all is forgiven. That was my reaction. Rodri got his award. Vinicius, who quote unquote was robbed, now got his award too. So looks like everyone is happy, So that was basically my reaction. Not too much of a big surprise, just basically that. So, but I am still curious to hear your guys' reactions in live chat for those who are still in here, besides Gabriel. Oh, you're talking about the FIFA Men's Award. You should do your research to look up the journalists and who they voted for. Okay, sure. But which? Okay, so wait. I thought the award that the journalists were voted for was for the Ballon d'Or. So they also do the same for the FIFA Best Men's Player Award, or is that the award where the players vote? I sometimes confuse myself with these two awards, to be honest with you guys. So let me know. Let me know in the live chat. Rodri, a hypocrite. He said, "I don't support Madrid for skipping out." Now he skipped out after being second. But bro, he won the Ballon d'Or. Like, look. I can almost guarantee you that these players probably care more about the Ballon d'Or than the FIFA Best Men's Player Award, unless you're Vinicius Jr. or some salty Real Madrid fans who just hate the award because the guys that you wanted didn't win it. But I can almost guarantee you that if a player won the Ballon d'Or, he will probably not care if he did not win the FIFA Men's Best Player Award, because the Ballon d'Or is like the World Cup for the players themselves. Like, it's a one of a kind, unique trophy, So that's how I see it, really. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll send a screenshot on Instagram. Okay, cool. Thank you, Double Games. I'm kind of not surprised that Vini won the FIFA Best Player Award, to be honest with you. Yeah, same here, Rick. Same here. Now, here's a question. No. Here's a question for you guys. I mean, Gabriel Games, I know your answer to this, but here's a question for you guys. A personal question for you guys. Say that you won the Ballon d'Or. Okay, no, let me rephrase this. If a player won the Ballon d'Or, do you personally think that they would care or say be disappointed if they did not win the FIFA Men's Best Player Award? My answer would be no. They wouldn't care because you won the Ballon d'Or. Arguably, an award that's probably more relevant, like, people care more about the Ballon d'Or. That's what I'm trying to say. The guys in charge of the Ballon d'Or in France, in Paris. I forgot the name of the organization. They make it a big deal. They got the whole ceremony and stuff. For me, the Ballon d'Or is a bigger deal than the FIFA Men's Best Player Award, if you ask me. So that's basically the two questions that I have for you guys. The first one: if a player won the Ballon d'Or, do you personally think that he would care if he didn't win the FIFA Men's Best Player Award? And two, in your opinion, which award is better than the other, or more important, if you will, or a bigger deal? Is it the Ballon d'Or, or is it the FIFA Men's Best Player Award? Let me know in the live chat. Yeah, bro. Nice watching. Got to go back to work now. Okay, cool. Thank you, Gabriel Games. Thank you for coming by. Really appreciate it, brother. So for those in live chat, those are the two questions that I have for you. If you want me to repeat it, I'll repeat it again. But I'm curious to hear reactions. In the meantime, we shall move on then to our next topic for today, which is along the lines of the FIFA Best Player Awards, because the best awards came out. The FIFA Best Awards came out this early this week. I think it was yesterday, right, guys? Let me know in the live chat. But as you guys also probably know, the FIFA Best 11 got revealed for the year 2024, and here it is. Up top, we got Vinicius Jr. on the left, Erling Haaland in the center, and Lamine Yamal in the right wing. In the midfield, we got Toni Kroos, Rodri, and Jude Bellingham. In the defense, we got William Saliba, Ruben Diaz, Rudiger, and Dani Carvajal, with Emi Martinez at goalkeeper. That is your 2024 FIFA Best Men's 11. So, of course, as per usual, the question is for you guys. What are your thoughts on this? What are your reactions? Do you guys think that, do you guys agree with this selection, with this best 11, or do you guys think that someone was snubbed for the FIFA Best Men's 11? Let me know in the live chat, guys. As for me, not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't have a problem with this selection. Not gonna lie. I honestly agree with every selected player for this FIFA Men's Best 11 selection. So, yeah, that's really my reaction to this. Not much. I don't find any problem with this. I don't see any problem with it at all. Nothing that I disagree with. I think this is basically a legit good FIFA Best Men's 11 for the year 2024. But let me know in live chat for those who are still here. I don't know if Dario's still here. I know Merrick is still here, so thank you, Merrick, for still being here. But for anyone else who's still here, let me know in the live chat. What are your thoughts on the FIFA Best 11 for 2024? Meanwhile, let's catch up in the live chat for this latest comment. Winning the Ballon d'Or in FIFA Men's Best Player Awards is nice for a player to win. If I had to choose, I think the Ballon d'Or is the more bigger award to win. Okay, I agree. Totally agree. Well said, Merrick. Well said. I guess to not sound to not sound too boring, I'll put on some background music. So let me bring that up here. Here we go. Background music. Let me time. I'm just waiting for anyone to answer here. It looks like most people kind of left though. So yeah, if I don't, I'll just wait just for a few more seconds. I think Dario probably left by this point. No worries. I know it's late for him. Wait. Okay. I was just checking if I could hear through my earbuds. Well, in the meantime, I'll just move on to the next topic. This was a pretty short show, really, guys. Just a few topics, but since there was no co-host for today's episode, I figured the discussion will probably go along relatively quick. So let's move on then to the next topic for today's show, shall we? So, guys, going back on the Premier League talk, another news that occurred when it comes to Premier League players is that Mykhailo Modric is suspended from the Premier League due to a positive drug test. So let me bring up the article just to give you guys a quick description of what happened. Let me bring it up here. If it's here, it looks like it's not. Wonderful. Let's see here. Let me just bring it up here really quick. Holy cow, Arsenal have the comeback. Holy shoot. Gabriel Jesus with a hat trick. You've got to be kidding me. Wow, dude. When was the last time Gabriel Jesus scored a hat trick for Arsenal? I genuinely don't remember. So, sorry about that, but breaking news. Arsenal, after losing 1-0 against Crystal Palace at halftime, are now only 7 minutes away from winning 3-1 at the Emirates. Wow, guys. Hey, I'm happy, bro. I'm happy. I know Arsenal tends to have bad luck in the Carabao Cup, so I'm happy that we get to go into the semifinals. Hopefully we can go far up to the final. That would be amazing. And actually win the thing. Right, Chelsea. So let's read up a bit on the news that occurred with Mykhailo Modric. So let me see here. Here it is. So Chelsea forward, this is from Futbol. Chelsea forward Mykhailo Modric has been provisionally suspended from football after confirming that he has failed a drug test. The Ukrainian international has been used sparingly by the Blues this season, making his one Premier League start throughout the campaign. That is crazy. A regular in the Europa Conference League side, Modric has directly contributed to 8 goals and 15 appearances across all competitions. Let's see here. In news first broken by Ukrainian outlet Tribuna, Modric is understood to have tested positive for Mildronate, a drug banned by the World Anti-Doping Agency since 2016. Oh gosh. Okay, this is words from Modric. I can confirm that I have been notified that a sample I provided to the FA contained a banned substance. This has come as a complete shock, as I have never knowingly used any banned substances or broken any rules, and I'm working closely with my team to investigate how this could have happened. So those are the words that Mykhailo Modric posted on his social media that announced this suspension from the Premier League, which is pretty crazy and surprising. But you know what? Coming from an Arsenal fan, guys, I remember the whole transfer rumor going on. This was like about 2 years ago. It's been crazy. 2 years ago, Arsenal were close on getting Modric, but at the end, we couldn't get the deal done because Galatasaray at the time, I'm pretty sure it was Galatasaray. Someone fact check me on that. But Galatasaray at the time was refusing to reduce their value to Modric. Arsenal at the time could not afford to make such a high price, and Galatasaray refused to reduce it. So Chelsea came along, gave Galatasaray exactly what they wanted, and got Mykhailo Modric over us. very disappointing result, very disappointing news. I was very sad about it because I really wanted Arsenal. Everyone in the Arsenal fan base wanted Arsenal to get Mudryk, but at the end, he has had to go to our main freaking London rivals. And you know what? This is obviously being biased, but I do find it a bit comedic finding or seeing Mudryk basically suffer throughout his career with Chelsea because the man clearly even wanted to come here. He even posted it on his social media. He wanted to come to Arsenal, but nope, he chose money over Arsenal. So you know what? No hard feelings. Good luck. Just don't be complaining later, And look what's going on. Look what is going on now in his career with freaking Chelsea. So I just find it a little humorous. Let me check with Merrick here. I agree with the FIFA best men's starting 11. I like the front three of Vinicius, Haaland, and Lamine Yamal. Cool. Yeah, I feel like there shouldn't be any arguments with this FIFA men's starting 11, really. Pretty agreeable if you ask me. But yeah, going with a quick back on the whole Mudryk talk, I just wanted to share my quick reactions to that because, it was basically a headline this week in the world of football. So yeah, I find it interesting what's going to happen for this. No doubt that they will probably appeal the decision. So let's see here. So Chelsea released a club statement on Tuesday morning confirming the news. Chelsea Football Club can confirm that the Football Association recently contacted our player Mykhailo Mudryk concerning an adverse finding in a routine urine test. Both the club and Mykhailo fully support the FA's testing program, and all our players, including Mykhailo, are regularly tested. Mykhailo has confirmed categorically that he has never knowingly used any banned substances. Both Mykhailo and the club will now work with the relevant authorities to establish what has caused the adverse finding. Now, I just want to find out really quick in this article, for how many games has Mudryk been suspended? I don't know. So if someone could fact check me in the live chat, for how many games has Mudryk been suspended in the Premier League? Because it doesn't say here. Oh shoot, he faces a potential ban for up to 4 years under AFI rules. Holy shoot. Okay, then that is pretty bad for Mykhailo Mudryk. Wow. Dang, bro. But yeah, as far as, for how long he'll be suspended, I don't really see a specific number here. But yeah, whatever. We just know that as of right now, he is suspended. And who knows? As of right now, there hasn't been really much developments on the case. The only recent development is just Enzo Maresca defending Mudryk, saying that he is innocent. But of course, as the saying goes, innocent until proven guilty. So I guess we'll just see what happens. But yes, guys, I think we will call it there. I know this was a pretty, relatively short show, mainly because I didn't have a co-host with me today, but no worries. And a few topics that I want to just cover that happened over the past few days. And I know it's been a while since I did an episode of the Futbol Galaxy show. What was it? I think it's been almost 2 weeks now. But the reason was because I was approaching the final weeks of the semester at university, so I was getting busy. I didn't have much time to do a Futbol Galaxy show episode lately. But we're back, guys. I'm still trying to figure out whether to do a show for the next 2 weeks because, as you guys know, next week is Christmas week, and then the following week is New Year's week. So we'll see. Most likely, yes. Like I mentioned, I will be applying that new time, the new schedule now, Mondays at around 12 p.m. So stay tuned for that. But just stay tuned for an official announcement if I do end up postponing the next show until 2025, because I do recognize that the next 2 weeks will be busy, especially for most of you guys, because we're now heading straight into the holidays. Christmas is only quite literally a week now. I think next Thursday, because a week from today will be Christmas Eve. So next Thursday will be Christmas Day, and the following Thursday will be New Year's Day, 2025. So yeah, but we'll see. But I will, of course, I will let you guys know. I will some specific saying sometimes escape my mind. I will keep you guys notified. That's the term. I will let you guys know. I will keep you guys notified about any changes. But for now, stay tuned for that. Once again, the new schedule change for the Futbol Galaxy show from now on will be on Mondays at 12 p.m., around 12 p.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern time, and of course 4 p.m. Greenwich, whatever, UK time. So yeah, if you guys did happen to enjoy today's midweek and midday edition of the Futbol Galaxy Show, then of course don't forget guys to please give a like, and don't forget guys to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss when the next show goes live here on the channel. If you guys have Discord, then please feel free guys to join the official Discord server of the channel. The link is in the description below, as well as my US Soccer and MLS Discord server. It is also in the description below. So if you guys are fans of MLS or US Soccer, then please feel free guys to join my MLS Discord, the Our Soccer Discord server. Once again, both links to the servers are in the description below. And if you guys have Instagram, please feel free guys to follow me at Instagram. It is at FutbolGalaxy17. It is also in the description. And until then, guys, it's been a pleasure talking with you guys today for some football here on a wonderful Wednesday afternoon. Shout out to you guys who joined the live chat, to Merrick, to Gabriel Games, and of course to Dario. And until then, I'm your host, Futbol Galaxy. It's been a pleasure, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And as per usual, have yourselves a fantastic and wonderful and great Galaxy night.